We humans, proud rulers of dry land, have been hanging around Earth for millions of years. Yet, despite being here for so long, we've barely dipped our toes into the deep blue oceans that cover a casual 71% of this planet. We've only explored about 5% of the oceans till date. So, there's a whopping 95% out there filled with who knows what, strange creatures or even mystical forces. Now, imagine something that's millions of miles, or even light years away. Yes, we're talking about the endless, vast void of space. Sure, we are well acquainted with our own solar system, but beyond that? Well, let's just say there are some cosmic nightmares floating around that we're blissfully unaware of. So today, let's dive into 5 terrifying space facts, none of which we hope to encounter anytime soon. Number 1. Gamma ray burst. When stars at least 8 times the mass of the Sun run out of fuel, their core suddenly collapses in a blinding supernova, giving birth to a neutron star or a black hole. But when stars 30 times the mass of the Sun reach their end stages, you get a hypernova. One example of a hypernova seen through a telescope is that of Assassin 15 LH. The calculations of astronomers have shown that black holes, one of the most mysterious and intriguing space entities, explode with energy equivalent to million nuclear fusion bombs going off in space, in the final 10th second of their life. The hypernova Assassin 15 LH was 22 trillion times more explosive than a black hole will be in its final moments. It is believed that hypernovae are accompanied by gamma ray bursts, which are momentary explosions of gamma rays. Gamma rays are the most energetic form of radiation. Gamma ray bursts or GRBs can last for a few milliseconds or even for several minutes. They are the most energetic and luminous events since the Big Bang, shining hundreds of times brighter than a typical supernova. The other way a GRB is thought to be generated is during the merger of 2 neutron stars. Energy equivalent to what the Sun will release in its entire 10 billion year lifetime, is released in the matter of a few seconds in a GRB. Gamma rays are released in a narrow jet along the axis of rotation. All GRBs observed till date have occurred outside the Milky Way, and that is good for us, because it is speculated that if a GRB whose jet was pointed directly towards us were to occur in our galaxy, it could cause a mass extinction event. In fact, some scientists believe that a mass extinction event which happened 440 million years ago was actually due to a gamma ray burst. Let's hope history doesn't repeat itself. Number 2. Biggest asteroid in our solar system. In the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter is the asteroid Vesta, with a diameter of 329 miles, it's bigger than the city of Chicago. It is located approximately 100 million miles from Earth. Of all the asteroids discovered before and after, Vesta is the brightest that can be seen with the naked eye, thanks to its size, and the nature of its surface. What would happen if the asteroid Vesta, almost the size of a city, were to hit Earth? Let's delve into this hypothetical scenario. While the impact of Vesta wouldn't shift Earth's axis or its orbit, it will surely make its crust bleed. The force will throw materials several miles up into the sky. Vesta will create a crater about 24,000 feet deep and 3,000 miles across. On its descent to Earth, the asteroid will build unimaginable heat and air pressure, vaporizing ocean water at a rate of 1 to 2 inches every second, leaving the bare land exposed to acute heat, and eventually turning the Earth into an ocean of lava. From the point of impact, it will take the rock at least a day to fully engulf the Earth. It will remain under the effects of the vaporized rock for about a year, turning the entire surface of the planet to ash. Within a month, the Earth will be completely sterile. While there has not been any prediction of Vesta colliding with Earth anytime soon, the mere thought of such a scenario sends a chill down our spine. Number 3. Monstrous black hole near Earth. In April 2024, scientists found a monstrous black hole lurking close to our Earth. Weighing a whopping 33 times the mass of the Sun, it is the most massive stellar mass black hole of our Milky Way. But what makes this gigantic abyss more interesting for us is its proximity to our home planet. It is a mere 1,926 light-years away from us. Gaia BH3 is the second closest black hole to Earth. The closest black hole is Gaia BH1, which is a close 1,560 light-years away, but that one is just 9.6 times the Sun's mass. The last record holder for the most massive black hole near Earth was SIG X1, which was 20 times solar mass. It is the first time a dormant black hole of such enormous mass was located in our galaxy, showing us that many wonders lay out there cloaked in darkness. So the big question still remains unanswered: is there ever a possibility that our Earth can be swallowed by any of these monstrous black holes? Well, the answer to that is a big no. Most black holes are safely distant from our solar system. Also, Earth would only be gobbled by a black hole if it crossed the black hole's event horizon, which is unlikely to happen soon, but in a few million years, we never know. Number 4. Solar superstorms. Our Sun has provided us with warmth and light for billions of years, but it can also sometimes don a more fierce look and unleash its terror. The outermost layer of the atmosphere of the Sun is called the corona. When the Sun decides to release the magnetic energy tangled in the form of magnetic knots, coronal mass ejections or CMEs result, which are huge bubbles of coronal plasma or electrified gas ejected by the Sun. Billions of tons of coronal material is expelled, at speeds reaching several million miles an hour, in a spectacular explosion during a CME. CMEs are often associated with solar flares, which are bursts of electromagnetic radiation in the Sun's atmosphere. CMEs, solar flares and solar storms have wide-ranging effects on Earth. Shortwave radio communication on Earth relies on the level of ionization of the ionosphere. The electromagnetic radiation released during a solar flare is absorbed by the ionosphere, temporarily messing up with the level of ionization, and thus affecting radio communication, even causing radio blackouts at their worst. In addition, when this extra radiation blasted out from the Sun is absorbed by the Earth's outer atmosphere, it temporarily heats and expands it, leading to an increase in drag on satellites in low Earth orbit. This can knock out satellites from their intended orbits, and send them spiraling towards the Earth. For satellites in higher orbits, the plasma outburst can damage the electronics on board them. Besides, solar flares can cause a surge in electrical power grids, potentially leading to power outages. Particle radiation associated with solar flares increases cancer risk among astronauts. CMEs and solar flares increase during the solar maximum, which is a peak in activity the Sun displays every 11 years. Our Sun is headed towards a solar maximum this year. Sometimes ethereally bewitching, and at other times terrifying, these events are a beautiful reminder of the immense influence our mighty Sun has on us. Number 5. Galactic Cannibalism. More than 1,500 species in the animal kingdom exhibit cannibalism. But you would be surprised to know that cannibalism exists in galaxies too. Yes, galaxies are known to eat other smaller galaxies, and evolve over time. Our neighbor Andromeda is currently feeding on one of its satellite galaxies. The remains of galaxies Andromeda had dined on in the past are visible in the form of star clusters scattered throughout our ravenous neighbor. Well, for all you know, survival of the fittest applies to galaxies too. What's more, in about 3 billion years, our Milky Way and Andromeda are set to collide in a cosmic clash of the titans. Who will feed on whom remains to be seen. So the next time you spend some time with yourself gazing up into the sky, and pondering about our place in the universe, spare a moment for these scary yet beguiling wonders that lay out there. Share your thoughts in the comments section below. And be sure to subscribe to the channel for the latest revelations in space exploration. Hit the bell icon to stay updated, and let's continue to explore together.